So I believe in the theory that says we are all hardwired in this primitive part of our brain down here in the bottom to have certain basic emotions. Like we're born with them. So I'm going to show you some baby faces, and you tell me what emotion you're seeing. Okay, what emotion is that? Happy. And that is my oldest son, who is now 28. So you can say, oh. He's precious, isn't he? Okay. Why in the world? I really hope you get this, because when I was really studying this, when I went back to school, it was so eye-opening to me. Some of the growth that I've done in the realm of emotions didn't come until I went back to school and studied it. Why in the world would it be important for us to be genetically wired with the emotion of joy? Because babies start smiling when they're itty-bitty. Why? Well, think about it. If you are holding a baby, maybe you're the mother, the grandmother, the grandfather, the caretaker, you're holding this baby, and this baby smiles at you, and then what happens? You smile back, and then what happens between you? You communicate, there's a connection, there's a bond, and that same thing happens to us as adults. When you're trying to work together as a team, I love the way, and I'm sorry I've forgotten her name already, but when she talked about, you are a team, you need to lean on each other and help each other. This emotion can help. Okay, so I want you to smile at someone near you. Do it. Smile. Now see? But isn't that awesome that not only did you smile, you had to laugh. You smiled. Okay, so this emotion, these emotions that I'm going to pull up, they never go away. They are absolutely hardwired. All right, this next one is not my kid. I don't know if you're going to get this. This is one that you may not even think of as an emotion. Anybody? Yeah, I hear it, but think of it when you suck a lemon. It's actually the emotion of disgust. Now, really weird emotion. We're going to come back to this because I want to make a point with it. But why in the world have a hardwiring for disgust? Well, it's protective, right? If you start to give something to a child and you can tell that they're like, ooh, then you might think something's wrong with it, and it's protective as adults. That's why I don't understand why we do the whole, ew, taste this. Because we're not going to taste it. It's the disgust thing. All right, this is not my child either. What is this one? Very mad. Okay, this one is anger. Again, a baby starts screaming, looks angry. What do you know as a caretaker? Something's wrong. Something needs to be fixed. This is emotion that we need. This is the emotion that many of us tend to think is bad, and it is not bad at all, as it is a basic emotion, which means something can trigger it, and it tells you you need to do something. However, in a minute, I'll show you it can become bad, but we still need it. We need a basic emotion. And now let me come back to the disgust one. I've noticed something weird about myself nearly as long as I can remember, my whole adult life, that I have a strange, I'm not even going to tell you. I want to pull up a picture, and you tell me, I want you to raise your hand if it grosses you out at all. Okay, raise your hand if this grosses you out at all. Okay, I see one back there, one over here, one over there, two, 4. Okay, and I'm going to put my hand up too. So there's like 6 of us. The rest of you are thinking, it's a seed pod. There is a condition, now I just found out about this. I don't think that it's actually medically recognized, so you do not need to go to counseling. You don't need to go to a psychiatrist. But it popped up on Facebook one day, and they call it trypophobia. And what it means is, it's an aversion to things in clusters. And so this is what emotion do you think we're feeling, those of us, when we see this? It's disgust. Now, here's the reason I show this to you. And then we're going to leave this part about basic emotions. Every person is wired differently. So you are going to have people who communicate with you who have different levels of anger, different levels of joy, different levels of sadness, different levels of fear and worry. They have different levels. This demonstrated right here, there's only like 6 of us out of 100 and something that thought this was a big deal at all. So even though this session is about managing our emojis, we really want to try to understand that just because we have a certain level, that doesn't make it the correct level. Everyone is different, right?